What's up, YouTube? It's SoyATL back at it again. My name is David.
My name is John, and today we're going to bring you a performance review on the LeBron 13s.
Damn, LeBron, back at it again with the 13s.
So let's jump into the traction. As you can see, this traction is actually kind of weird. It's kind of like a herringbone, but then you have the zoom pods that faces different directions. I'm going to say I was not expecting this to do well, because as you can see from the shoe, the zoom pods do stick out over the rest of it. But this multi-directional kind of like herringbone pattern worked extremely well in both indoor and outdoor basketball courts. How did it feel for you?
As John was saying, this has zoom hexagonal pods on the sole. And I felt like with the multi-directional herringbone pattern, I mean, it goes in different directions. Like as you can see, the 4 pods that line this big one here in the forefoot. What they do is like they all go in different directions, as you can see. So no matter which way you want to go, it provides really good traction, keeps you glued to the floor. Another good thing about this particular shoe is that it doesn't collect a lot of dust. I mean, the grooves are pretty wide apart, so that's always a plus, especially, you know, when you're trying to clean off your shoes, especially if it's a dusty court, it just comes right off when you wipe it off.
All right, so let's jump into the cushioning. One of the best features about this shoe is definitely the cushioning. It features 2 13mm zoom pods that's really big, and then it has 4 of the smaller ones that goes around the shoe. This is different from the LeBron 12s because LeBron 12s basically had a bunch of these smaller zoom pods, but you couldn't really feel the zoom in these. But putting these on, it was completely different. As soon as my foot went in, I could feel like the zoom pods underneath my forefoot, and when I was jumping up and down, the heel zoom pod was really responsive.
So we'll get into the upper and the materials on the top. So one piece unibody construction is composed of 3 specific materials. What we have is mesh that's laced with a little bit of hyperfuse. And then when it comes around to the side and the heel, you see the actual foam posit overlay over the hyperfuse. And this creates hyperposit. And I like the unibody design. I mean, it takes out a lot of the moving parts of a shoe, and it creates a sturdy and durable material where it doesn't have a lot of seams that can come apart, and it just works really well together and just keeps your foot secure and has really good lockdown. Now on the back, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit lower in the back here, and it's pointed right here on the sides. But the sides, for me personally, like, it didn't really bother me too much. But I've heard that, you know, other people can complain about it being pointy and sort of digging into your heels. So it really depends on what kind of foot you have and how high you like the ankle support to be.
Like as David was saying, the material is really good. You can feel like it's, you know, the mixture between hyperfuse and foam posit. Thing is, it's not for everybody. This shoe's break-in period it's gonna take a long time because of the materials that they used up here. Yeah, first couple of times I was like, man, get these off of me. But I played them a couple more times, started breaking in. I would say now it feels a lot better.
Yeah, so with that being said, you know, John, what did you think about this particular shoe? You know, would you say that you would give it a favorable rating? Would you put it in your rotation? Any final thoughts on it?
So my final thoughts on the shoe, the biggest thing that stuck out to me was the traction, and the cushioning on the shoe is awesome. The way these zoom pods work caught me by complete surprise. It's a lot better than last year's model. One of the other things that I did not like about the shoe was mainly the break-in period. Also with this foam posit material all around the shoe, there was a lot of, I felt like it was just empty space. Flywire did kind of lock it down, but I just felt like there's a lot of empty space in the shoe. My foot didn't really move around or anything, so that wasn't really an issue, but I just felt like there was some of that. And then having a high arch in my foot, this foam posit material really just dug in. It took me, I want to say, at least like 10 to 15 hours for this to feel a little bit better. My feet were killing. Even when I was doing drills, it was just burning sometimes. So that would be a big downfall for me. I really like this shoe though. I love this colorway. It's a Cleveland Cavs colorway. The material, technology, and everything in this is great. Retailed for $200, but I mean, we got these at the outlets for like $65. As a final rating, these would definitely be starting 5. I think I am interested in trying the LeBron Elites because they do remove a lot of the foam posit material, and I'm wondering if that would feel a lot better and the break-in time for that one would be less. What about you? Your final thoughts on it?
You know, honestly, I want to love the shoe. I mean, the shoe itself, to me, is amazing.
Yeah.
But do I love it? I mean, does it work for me? Not 100% that. The reason I even say that, though, is because the fit itself, like we talked about before, there was a long break-in period. And when you're wanting to play basketball, $200 retail price. So, you know, what's the point of buying a shoe unless, you know, you can put it on right away and start playing in them? However, I'll tell you the things I did like about it. I do like the unibody construction on the top. Everything came together really well. It's very, very comfortable. A lot of cushioning, a lot of good support. It's very sturdy and surprisingly very, very light. I don't know if you guys already knew, but this actually is lighter than the LeBron 12. The LeBron 12 was about 16 ounces. This is about 14.4, 14.2 ounces. So with that being said, it's not for me, but it's definitely for somebody out there. It's definitely for maybe a larger person, somebody with maybe more narrow feet. With that being said, I would give it like an all-star rating. I can't put it at an MVP, but I can't say it's any worse than the D-Liver 2, and I gave that one an all-star rating as well. So that was our review on the LeBron 13. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos, please hit the subscribe button down there.
Please let us know what you guys thought about our review, what your experience with the LeBron 13 is. If you've tried the LeBron 13 Elite, please let us know if it's better than this or worse.
So once again, it's solely ATL. Peace.